The New Testament does not mean the old was burnt. So if you've been told it's an error, many are sincere, they don't understand. There was a time I didn't understand too. So it's not the unpardonable sin. But after you hear it now, you have no excuse. God's will is contained from Genesis to Revelation. Jesus and all the apostles said so. All of them said so. So anyone that shows up now and says, all those rules is a false teacher, does not know what he or she is saying, and therefore instead of maturing into knowledge has moved backwards. It's new because there's been an amendment. I've told you how governments change laws. They abrogate military juntas, hunters, government regimes abrogate former laws and create new, they used to call them decrees here in Nigeria, and they would add something, sometimes one clause, a law that has hundreds of sections and subsections. They would say the company and allied matters decree, this thing karma, they call it acts. Under civilian government they call them acts. Under military regime they call them decrees. They would change one thing, and they would say the company and allies matters decree as amended, and they changed one thing. Hundreds of laws, they changed one thing. That's a new law. I hope you understand. The Lord Jesus came and abolished in his body, abolished the sacrifices and offerings of animals as a means of receiving forgiveness. That blood doesn't count anymore. Keep your bull to yourself. Carry your goat away. Take your pigeon. Take them away. Your turtle doves. He removed the blood requirement. Do you know what many Christians believe? They removed everything. Now thou can kill. Thou can steal. It doesn't matter. Don't try to keep the laws. Thou can. I've heard very fantastic teachers say this, that you shouldn't try to keep the law. People have recommended, people have said, go and listen to the message years ago. There's a reason some people I used to push for at the time I kept quiet without coming out plainly. How many of you have heard say that if you try to keep the 10 Commandments, you're wrong? Do you realize how serious? When the Lord Jesus and the apostles said that if you keep 2, that all the 10 Commandments are summarized, are compressed into thou shalt love the Lord your God and thou shalt love your neighbor as yourself. Do you know what the first 5 commandments are? I'm the Lord, have no other God beside me. Didn't Paul and Peter and the rest make it clear that there's only one God, from whom all things are, to whom all things belong, all that? Did they not go around preaching to nations with idols, telling them exactly that over and over again, that there's only one true God? Isn't that the first commandment? Second commandment also, thou shalt make no graven image. Were they not destroying idols as they're going preaching? Why were they destroying it? They are enforcing the second commandment. Okay? You can find this in Exodus 20, you find it in Deuteronomy 5. The 10 commandments. And then, what else? Thou shalt not take the name of the Lord your God in vain. Don't take my name in vain. And then, that is, don't use my name. Did Jesus not say that your yes to be yes, your no, no, that you shouldn't swear by anything in heaven, earth, all that? He even made it harder and good. After that, what did he say? Shall honor you remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy, and then honor your father and mother. Listen, everything we've said so far is love the Lord your God, our Father who art in heaven. Now you have earthly fathers. He also applies to your human father. But first, God says he's your father. The first 5 of those commandments, did he give him 2 tablets? Did he give him 2 tablets of stones? On those 2 tablets, he wrote on it, this is the law, and this is the law, and this is how he came down. So presume 5 were written here, 5 were written here. Thou shalt love the Lord your God with all heart, soul, and mind. So in one hand, thou shalt love your neighbor as yourself, 2 hands. This is it. All the law is compressed into this. You want to summarize this, you title it, love the Lord your God. You can't claim to love God and you don't like his children. I love God, I can't endure his children. What are you talking about? I can't see my nieces and nephews Some of them are here. See my niece and nephew, come sit here. Their parent is my sibling, whom I love. Then I say, I don't like this child. What are you talking about? Even if the boy is a nonsense boy, something in you wishes them well. If they need help, you will help them. It has nothing to do with them. It is as you're looking at them. Every time you see them, remember the one you love. You understand? If you love someone's father, you love someone's parents, you love their children. I don't know how someone can hate a child that belongs to someone they love. Now, I'm not going to criminal children. Leave, don't go that far. I'm not saying you won't still love them. I mean, if they're in trouble, you will want to help. There's something in you that goes like, oh, this is mine, this is ours. It's not because they deserve it. You see 100 people here, you can say hello and pass, or not talk to them at all. When you see this other one that is, inside you, something goes ding. They come to you and say, uncle, I'm very hungry, I'm very tired, or I'm very or I don't know how I'm going. You're driving and then they stand on the road. So I don't know how I'll go. You won't say, oh, sorry, and drive fast. No, it's not possible. It's not possible. So that's how it works. If you love a father, you love the child. You tend to extend to them what you would have given to their parents. This is how the commandments work. The Lord Jesus did not trash the commandments. It's ignorance and error. Okay? Big error.